What's up, everyone? I'm Cynthia Conte for the best women's boxing show here at ERISLANDY LARA. I just saw you in the ring. I haven't seen you in a while, but your Cuban style, your Cuban skills are coming back for the debut of the Amazon Prime video on pay-per-view March 30th on a very exciting card. Now it's the Tim Tszyu versus Fundora. You're putting your belt on the line. You've had your belt a long time. How does it feel to finally defend it?
Bueno, primero que todo me siento, gracias a Dios, muy contento de estar en esta cartelera de Amazon Prime PBC. Es la primera cartelera que se va a hacer en el boxeo profesional y creo que estoy muy emocionado, muy contento de que llegue el 30 de marzo para tener esa gran victoria y esa gran presentación.
I'm so excited to be a part of what's going to be a historic card, March 30th on Prime Video. What better way to defend my belt than in front of the whole world and to be able to obtain that win and to keep being the champion on such a historic occasion.
For your sparring, who have you brought in for your camp to spar?
¿A quiénes han tenido como sparring para tu campamento de entrenamiento?
Bueno, he usado a buenos muchachos jóvenes que tienen deseo. He usado a maestre, un venezolano, usé también a un filipino. Usé también hoy, terminé el último sparring y usé a un muchacho joven, un mexicano, un chicano, como yo le digo, que tiene mucho talento y me ha ayudado bastante y creo que perfectamente lo sparring.
I've sparred against young, hungry, motivated fighters that are going to push me. I love that. The most notable one probably was Maestre, the Venezuelan. Also, I had a Filipino opponent, and I also had a very young, talented Mexican fighter come fight me. So I was able to experience a lot of styles, and it was a great experience to have them here.
I've always heard that allegedly, guys, Gennady ducked you, like people are ducking you in your division because, you know, everyone from the middleweight division has moved up. Now you have Jeandra. Jeandra is calling anyone out. He has the belts in the middleweight division. After this fight, if you were to be victorious, would you like to fight him?
Bueno, entonces que a muchos que están eludidos, pero si hay alguien que quiere pelear con vos es Jeandra, que entonces te gustaría si ganás.
No sé quién es, no sé quién es.
I don't even know who that is.
He has the belt.
No estoy pendiente a los boxeadores de la división, solamente estoy pendiente a yo mantenerme siendo campeón mundial y pelear con lo que me voy. No sé quién es, no sé sinceramente. Ahora no sé.
No, but yeah, no, it's not a sign of disrespect to anybody. It's just that I don't focus on the rest of the division. I focus on myself, on what I can do. And you put somebody in front of me, I'll fight him. Yeah. And then whoever I need to fight, I will.
Now, first and foremost, you are a boxing fan. You are fighting on a very big card. It has changed from Thurman to Tszyu to now with no belt to now Tim Tszyu versus Fundora for 2 belts on the line. And then you're going to be defending your belt. How does that fight pan out? Since Fundora is 6'5",
6'5", Tszyu,
it's dangerous.
Es buena pelea, va a ser una buena exhibición. Tim Tszyu es un boxeador bien agresivo y Fundora también. Yo espero que gane, que mejor lo haga esa noche. Creo que ahí van a estar los cinturones para cualquiera de los dos que haga su mejor pelea esa noche.
It's going to be such a great fight. It's going to be there for the taking for whoever, you know, is able to impose their will more in the ring. But it's truly going to be a great spectacle for the fans. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Well, you know, whoever wins this fight, Terrence Crawford is the mandatory. Who would you prefer for Crawford to fight, Tim Tszyu or Sebastian Fundora?
¿A quién te gustaría que enfrente Crawford después de esta pelea? ¿Tszyu o Fundora? ¿Contra quién te gustaría como fan, no? O sea, ¿de quién
me gustaría más con Tim Tszyu. Crawford. Sí, me gustaría que Crawford peleara con Tim Tszyu. Fundora creo que un poquito más alto, que también pero para mí creo que se le hace más cómodo Tim Tszyu.
Well, you know, Fundora has the height factor, which is interesting, but as a fan I would rather see Tszyu fight him because I just think it will be a more compelling event.
And lastly, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney.
García Haney, ¿vos pensás que primero que nada va a suceder la pelea el 20 de abril?
Se va a dar, no sé si se va a dar, no sé cómo está mentalmente Ryan García. Yo sé que Haney está listo para pelear con él, pero no sé qué está pasando, qué coordinación tienen ellos, no sé qué hay.
Look, honestly, I have no idea if it's going to happen or not because I don't know where headspace Ryan is at. I know that Haney is ready, and you know, I'm just expecting, you know, what happens like anybody else.
As a normal Cuban fighter, we expect you to be fast, be on your toes, and box. Is there something else that you're going to do if people don't know your styles? New boxing fans are going to be watching on Amazon.
como boxeador, tu estilo, uno espera que seas veloz, ágil y que seas muy bueno con tus pies. ¿Qué crees que la gente puede esperar de vos para esta pelea?
Lo mejor de mí, estoy bien enfocado para el 30 de marzo. Creo que he trabajado muy duro en el gimnasio, creo que no voy a tener ningún tipo de problema y creo que todo va a salir bien. Que esperen lo mejor de mí siempre.
Regardless of style, expect the best of me always, and I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble coming back and fighting once again, and I'm looking forward to showing you all what I'm capable of.
I can't wait for your ring walk. I hope to hear some Cubano music. Yes.
Sí, me gusta la música.
All right. Well, best of luck to you, ERISLANDY LARA. Make sure you guys tune in March 30th on the Tim Tszyu versus Sebastian Fundora. He is putting his strap on the line, the middleweight strap. So if you're victorious, I want to see you against Jeandra, one of the champions, so you can unify. All right, guys. I'm Cynthia Conte for the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. See you guys at the fights. Bye, guys. What's up, everyone? I'm Cynthia Conte for the Best Women's Boxing Show, period. Michael Zerafa, pretty boy. Look at that flash.
I try.
I just saw you in your media workout right now, and I spoke with ERISLANDY LARA that you're going to be fighting for his belt. It's a belt that he's had, and no one seems to want to take it away from him. But I see you are here to take it. It's a historical bout in the sense of it is the Amazon Prime debut, available on pay-per-view. You've come from down under.
The thunder from down under. It's been a long journey, and it's 13 months overdue. This fight should have happened 13 months ago, and I truly believe it's my time. I respect Lara. I'm a big fan of Lara, even prior to us becoming opponents. But his time's done now, and I truly believe it's my time. And this is more than a fight for me. This means everything.
Why didn't it happen 13 months ago?
So I became the mandatory, and just unfortunately, they wanted the Danny Garcia and Lara fight to happen. So I was put on the shelf. I wasn't.
Did you take some step-aside money?
Unfortunately, I didn't get anything. So this is what I mean. This fight for me is more than just a fight. I've travelled the other side of the world to prove that I am world class. I've had Nonito Donaire in my corner, which is huge artillery going into this fight, and I think he's going to have a huge shock.
Oh, Nonito, Hall of Famer, just first ballot Hall of Famer. Good to have him in your corner. But now you're here in the States. You guys travel. You guys are really traveling. Americans, don't take this personal, guys and women. A lot of them don't like to travel out of country. But you guys, to make the big fights happen, once you heard this fight's going to actually happen, drop everything, training camp immediately, or have you been in the gym?
I've been training for 13 months for this fight. 2-3 times a day, 6-7 days a week.
I was going to say not overtraining, right? 6-7
days a week. No, I know. I listen to my body. I'm so motivated for this fight. Like I said, I've got to come here to grab what's mine, to take it back home, and I'm super confident. I mean, especially seeing him in the flesh now. I think I just have a good feeling, and all the hard work's done. It's time to go out there and, like I said, bring back what's mine.
Lara is one of the most talented Cuban boxers, and we all know Cuban style is a very difficult style. And he told me he's coming in with all different styles. I go, is there something that, for new fans, since it's going to be on Prime, that who don't know you, they don't know what a Cuban style is? He's like, I'm bringing in all styles for Zerafa, so he's not going to know what hit him. Have you been preparing for all different kind of styles and a different type of Lara, possibly?
100%. I've been in the ring 36 times. I fought nine world champions. I've been all around the world, and I actually lived here and trained at Wildcard, and I had all kinds of sparring and whatnot. I feel like he's underestimated me a big time. If he says he's going to come and stand in the center of the ring and fight me. We're from Australia. We love that. So if he wants to fight, I'm more than capable to stand there in the center ring with him and throw down. And it's going to be his L next to his name, not mine.
Do you think it ends in a knockout, or you just want that win with the rounds?
I never like to say how the fight goes. I just leave that in the hands of God. But for me, I truly believe it's my time, and God's going to reward me with a win, just because He sees how hard I train. And like I said, this is more than a fight for me. My sister's sick at the moment, and she's battling and fighting with her life for cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So this, and her biggest dream was to see me win a world title. So for me, this is more than just a fight. This is to prove to everybody that is going through it, and that has gone through it, that you can overcome anything. It doesn't matter the fight. It's just standing your ground and putting up a hard fight.
That's so sweet. She'll be able to get to watch you. Is she younger or older?
She's older. So she's only 37, and she's gone through a lot. And to see her go through that, and just to see what she looks like now, it's heartbreaking. But she's
a fighter.
She's a fighter, just like me. And this is more than just a fight. So Lara's there to 41 years old to defend his belt and make money. I'm there to prove a legacy and show that you can win any battle. So this is everything to me.
We saw it happen. It was supposed to be Thurman versus Zoo. Your countryman's going to be fighting. Now his belt is on the line, and now he's fighting Fundora for the WBC strap, also the vacant. This is a tough fight. I heard in one of my interviews that allegedly Tim is taking Fundora lightly, like he's not taking him as serious. But I'm not sure. It could be like a Ryan Garcia. You never know. Trolling. Do you see this fight more dangerous than the Thurman fight?
Look, I haven't seen too much of Fundora, but definitely. He's a southpaw. He's 6'7", I believe. He's long, rangy. Souls make fights. I mean, if Fundora can come and use his range and keep Zoo on the outside, it's going to be a hard night for him. But I'm an Aussie and he's an Aussie, and despite me and Zoo's differences, I'm obviously backing him. And
wait, you guys have differences?
Yeah. So.
Is this public knowledge? Yeah. If not, spill the tea here.
So me and Tim Zoo, obviously, we're the two of the biggest in Australia. We were meant to fight 2 years ago, and the fight obviously fell through. And there was a lot of drama behind that, and there was talks that I ran away from the fight and whatnot. But unfortunately, it wasn't. Just contractually, on my side, it wasn't. I was lied to, and. I've put that aside. We're both competitive fighters, and that's what I think. That's where we clash. He believes he beats me. I believe I beat him, and I think that's where we see our differences. I mean, there's no hate or animosity towards him. I just feel like I can beat him, and there's only one way to sell that, by fighting.
I was gonna say, but you guys are in 2 different weight classes.
Well, we are now. But prior, I was 154, and now I've gone up to 160. But after beating Jeff Horn, obviously I stayed here. I knocked him out in the 9th round after him beating Manny Pacquiao, and again, a lot of people had him the favourite. And I went out there and I grabbed the microphone and I said, why are you all surprised? I called this 12 weeks ago. I told you I was going to knock out Jeff Horn, and I did that. So for me, like I said, I'm just believing my team. I believe in my ability, and I feel amazing. I feel grouse. I really do.
All right. So do you think Tim takes that fight by a knockout? No, yeah. I had to curve off into another one.
Look, I think he wins the fight. I think it will be hard. Credit to both boys, especially to Fundora for stepping in, and again to Tim for taking that fight. There was talks he wanted Lara, but he said he couldn't do that to me. So I don't know what the truth is, but again, credit to both boys, and I think Tim Zoo steals the fight.
Okay, because whoever wins that gets Terence Crawford.
Yeah, that's a scary fight. I mean, us Aussies got a lot of balls, but he's a dangerous man. I can't see. I hope he wins for Australia, but I can't see either of the boys beating Crawford.
What it is.
It is what it is, man. He's scary and he's a phenomenal athlete. Even him, I've seen him, shooting hoops and just doing other things, and he's just on another level. Like he's so phenomenal at what he does, and I just can't see him being beat for a very long time. I think he's the new Mayweather of this era. Yeah.
Okay. Now you have another countryman that's fighting Kambosos. He's obviously Australian. He's fighting Lomachenko.
Correct.
That is a difficult fight, but Loma has showed he's been in literally in battle in Ukraine. How does that fight happen? It's Lomachenko's coming off. I don't want to say, layup. He had a loss against Devin Haney. A lot of people thought he did win. It's still controversial, but hey, Devin's undisputed. Does Loma, who wins? Yeah, just plain and simple. Who wins that fight? Because Kambosos coming off a loss, 2 losses, I believe,
correct,
and then Loma's coming off a loss.
This is a hard one to pick because me and Kambosos are friends and we talk, a lot, and obviously I'm backing him. He's got a lot of heart. He's a tough little dude, man. Like I haven't seen anyone with as much heart as him, but you're going to go up against the Matrix, someone that's the wizard, yeah, like the best, mover in the game. But I feel like if anyone can pull it off, it is Kambosos. Everyone underestimates him and how strong and tough he actually is, and I'm backing him, man. I think he's going to pull a huge upset, and I'm in his corner. Win, lose or draw, I'm in his corner.
Real fast predictions. Canelo Munguia.
Shit. Canelo.
Fury Usyk.
Usyk.
If the Ryan and Devin fight actually happens.
Devin, yeah. Devin Haney.
Yeah.
100%. I was there he came down to Australia, obviously preparing for Kambosos. I was alongside his team and got the opportunity to train alongside those guys. And again, another freak. He's just phenomenal at what he does and his IQ. And I got to see him spar, and I just feel like, Garcia. I mean, I like him. He's fast, but I just feel like his level's behind Haney.
For people who don't know you, who's going to be watching Prime for the first time boxing fans, where can they find you on your socials?
Michael Zerafa, Facebook, Instagram. I'm nothing special. Tune in, March 30. It's going to be a huge night, and you will hear and the new.
Do you have a message for your sister that's going to be watching? I'm going to cry.
No, look,
No, because I've had it.
yeah. No, she knows how much I love her, and this fight's for her. And win, lose or draw, I did tell my family that one day I will be standing here when I was 7 years old, and a lot of people doubted me. I've had a hard life. I was not taken very seriously, and I had to do things very, very hard. And that's what I said. For me, this is more than just a fight. This is a legacy for me, and to set my family to be, and my kids to be, and hopefully, like I said, my sister gets through this, and I can fund everything and pay for everything for her, and do what needs to be done.
Well, best of luck to you, March 30th, taking on ERISLANDY LARA, a legacy fight for you, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and so I want to see if all your predictions come to fruition, and I would love to eventually see you and Tim Tszyu battle it out, the battle of the Aussies.
100%, the Aussies take over. I appreciate it. Thank you for this.
All right, thanks. All right, guys, I'm Cynthia Conte for Best Women's Boxing Show, period. See you guys at the fights. Bye, guys.